Okay, I got a question about the keyboard band, and I'm going to attempt to show you how it works. And after I show you how it works, then I'm going to show you how I put each one of the different sounds in there. The way this works, it's a 16-track sequencer, and what I've got here is a whole song brought up on a select track. And what I'm going to do first is play a little bit, and then I'm going to turn off and on each one of the sequence tracks so you know what it is. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to turn off the drum track I played, the sequence to the MIDI on the keyboard. Now the bass and the drums. These are my lead parts up here that I mixed up. They're gone now. A little bit of a drum sound, percussion. So now they're all gone, but they're still playing back there. Like I can bring in the drums. This is what I do first. And then I'll do a bass. Then I might put in a little more percussion like over here. Toot toot, you can kind of hear that come in. Then other things over here. A little background, nothing. A little more background guitar. A little more background guitar. Now I played up here with the, what all that's about. Played up here with the horns. So now you have the whole thing. The way it looks over here when I'm working is like this. And turn this off here. And what we have, like I said, are the different tracks here. And then I did a few of the tracks over here. I put some violin, saxophone, more violin. Don't look like I did anything. And I had some stuff there, but I didn't like it, so I took it out. Those are the volume controls down there when you're mixing it to mix the band sound. Each one of them, you've got all kinds of parameters you can use. You've got effects. You can select your type effect, what kind of effect, which track, everything. And then EQs, the voices, filters, and tune. You can tune the keyboard. And so this is the basic screen that I work with in the beginning. And this is where most of the sounds are for this particular song. Now, I can select the drum kits right here. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 different drum kits that I can use. And see, I think this was like see what drum kit I used. We'll go back here, hit this. I used a hit kit. All right, we're going to listen to the drums. Okay, the percussion. And so I'm going to take all that other stuff out. Now to get the right drum sound, kind of like you got a lot of echo on it. So that's one of the things I can do with this right here. I can come over, select the reverb on 10, and I can take it out. So I can change anything in the sound. That's about enough, 28% drums. As far as the echo to the drum is 28%. Or not really 28, it's 28. It only goes to like 63, so it's probably less than, a little more than a quarter. But then we can go back over here to this screen. Go from the effects, we don't need the EQ. Now we've got to select the instrumentation again, and we're going to bring up the drum. Alright, say I don't like that drum sound. I can go in here to the percussion, and I can change it to real drums. Or I can change it to an acoustic kit, a rock kit, a power kit. And I've got 55 of them, a brush kit. I've got 55 different drum kits that I can select from. So I'm going to put it back to the hit kit because that's what I originally wrote it with. And we're going to bring in the bass with it. Bass, we're going to turn the bass on. Oops, that's not the bass. Alright, now we're going to turn the drums off so you can hear the bass clearly. Now I've got kind of a low bass there because I like that. That's my preference. But I've got oops, wrong thing. I've got guitar basses too. I can go up here and hit that. Oops, did it again. I'm not in the right screen to do that. Alright, now we're going to go back over here to the right screen. And we're going to select the bass. Alright, now see that's a low bass. Now what I'll normally use is probably a finger bass. That's got way too much reverb on it. When I wrote that, I was going crazy, I guess. I don't normally put any reverb on the bass. So I'm going to come over here and dial it out. So you can control every sound that you do. And I'm going to show you how you do them here in just a minute. But what I'll do, I'm going to turn everything back on. I'll turn the drums on, let you hear the drums and bass for a minute. Not only can I do that, we're going to go back over here. Drums seem a little bit loud, so I can go into the front screen here again, for the volume, select the volume, and bring that's guitar, I'm doing the wrong one. Bring the drums down a little bit. Now I can take the bass down, or the drums. That's the volumes, so I can adjust every aspect of the volumes and reverbs after I put them in. It just stopped, so we'll start it again. Bass and drums. Now I'm going to go back over here and bring in everything else. That's the full sound. And what you're seeing here, I'll turn it off a second. What you are actually seeing is right here. That's the 9 through 16 of the sequence tracks. And it has the drums, 2 drums, put a little extra percussion in, the drums, and right here and I'll let you hear it when it's mixed. Drums were up about right here. And I like this other drum sound over here. The bass. So I'm just playing with the volumes right now. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to bring up the different sound volumes. That's not doing a whole lot that I can hear. Something I heard I liked. That's my little guitar in there. Acoustic. Bass, and of course. Mess up here. This is the drums. That's what I meant to change. There we go. I wonder what happened to my drums. All right, that is a sequence that I wrote, and these were the lead parts that I kind of put in. I'll show you that. I'll show you. Well, let's do the bass, the drums, and so when you go over here, I'm going to exit out of here. And we're going to go over here to the select a drum. And we're going to select a hit kit. Ooh, it's loud. All right, got that looking better. So I'm going to go back in here to the drum volume on playing drums. This is when you're writing the song. When you're actually playing each track. If you remember, the percussion was in 9 and 10 was a hit kit, and that's what I brought up. I got to get it at the right volume. That's good. Don't really need all that effects. Don't have much. I don't know. It kind of sounds like it's got a lot. Guess that's just because I'm listening to it by myself. Okay, that's the normal intro that I put in sometimes when I'm not using my foot pedal. That gets me started. You'll hear that on a lot of songs. That'll be going boom, 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 boom. That starts the song out. When I'm writing a song and I'm playing it, I'm listening to the recording in my right ear, and I'm listening to the keyboard in my left ear. So I'm hearing all of the different parts on the original, but I'm trying to just single out what the drums and all the little percussion instruments are doing. Now what I'll do, that's kick, like you go. This is the kick and the snare. So if you're going to have a song that's kind of like a rock song, it'll go. Well, you can't see that over. Let's see. All right, here we go. Now we're showing you the keyboard. And all right, we're going to show you this. Move this back here a little bit. All right. That's the key that has the rim shot sound. This is the key that has most of the sounds of the drums I use are the kick and the snare and the rim shot. So, all right, so 2, 3. All right, so this is a snare. This is a kick. So I'm listening to the kick drum. I may put these in separate tracks if they're kind of hard, but most of the time I do them 3 or 4 tracks and then combine them. You go. And then you might want to put something like this and a hi-hat in on another track. Oh yeah, these are ones I really like. This is the toms. You can see that. Let me put it on over here. This is where all this is. Oops. There we go. There we go. I had to find my hand here. All right. Okay, this is the rest of the percussion. So you got all kinds of sounds. But like I say, to put it in the track, you got to get, and you've got to quantize, so I don't have to worry about slowing down and speeding up. I can go. All right. The bass sound that I chose, see if I can do this now. Bass. Boom. Over here. Low bass. Probably hear the pick bass better. And you go. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that extra there. I'm going to have to turn off something. Let's see. I think it's over here. There you go. That's the bass sound I used to play. Then you got the different sounds on the. See what happens here when I hit this. Gives me a sax. I don't really want that. Let me see here. Okay. So. Let's see what sound I've got there. All right. Okay. Fix it. All right, we're just changing the settings back here and kind of flip the microphone a little bit. But we're going to look at the other sounds that we put in up on the upper channel, 1 through 8. Okay, that was a saxophone. Let's find that. Over here, show you how we play that. That's a different track. Where are my fingers? It's weird. They're off. There we go. There you go. Little fat fingers, huh? See how that works. Now we're going to play it. I hope I'm in the right key. I've done this song in a while. Yeah, it's been a long time since I brought this one up. So that goes in a track, and then when you hear it, the track that it went on, let's go over it back over here now. Ooh. All right. We're going to turn off these other tracks. Well, we can turn them off one at a time while it's playing. Here we go. Take the drums out, bass. There it is. That's the strings. More strings. Drums. Bass. Total band sound. Take it out. Put it in. Take the strings that I played out. Back in. Take the bass out. Only drums, not the bass. Well, that's the way I do it. Each one of the keys you can set up to make any kind of instrument you want. It may take you 2 hours to modulate and getting into the sounds that you want and getting the timing right. But then you can put it over on script and work with it there too. That's a whole nother area. You've got all the different tones, volumes, parametric EQs, everything built in here to where you can make it sound exactly like what you want. I hope you've liked this video, and I hope it explains everything. Thank you. Bye-bye.